Once in a village there lived a wealthy man who was very kind and deeply believed in the law of karma. Many people came to him for loans, and he never refused anyone. But he had a strange condition. Before lending money, he would ask, "When will you return this money in this life or the next?" Honest people always promised to repay within their lifetime.